For this one.
Feeling good, yeah, really excited.
Stacking kind of experience on this course and just like, marathon built upon one another, like how good has that been like leading into this race?
I think it really helps just to compare to past marathon build-ups. This has been my best Boston build-up and like one of my best marathon build-ups ever. So like, I think that really helps just doing stuff on the same courses you've done in the past, and then I think experience really like plays in with this race. So I think now this is my third year running in a row, fourth time ever, but I think that really is helping, knowing the course, knowing like just how it you never know what's going to play out, but like just having just some scenarios that you banked already in your mind.
What are the data points in training that are telling you that this has been the best build?
Yeah, honestly, just like some of those long runs I've ever done, like the indicator we more use is like the 15-16 mile tempo runs, and like that was better than anything I did for in 220. So to me, that's like means a lot. And I think just like being healthy, like this, it's been over a year now since I missed like a day of training, which means a lot because I just had a long injury cycle there for a while. So to me, just getting that consistency again, and feeling like I'm responding to training normally. Like last summer, I was just kind of went through a stretch where I was healthy physically, but like just wasn't responding to workouts like I typically do. So to me now to like, feel like a lot more like myself in training feels good.
I think hearing from like a lot of the top American women, it's like a lot of them feel it's like, hey, like I've got the fitness of a 220 runner, but it's like the course like this doesn't reflect that on race day because of just like the hills and all that kind of stuff. So like, how do you go about mentally thinking about like what would be a successful showing, either time-wise, place-wise for Monday?
Yeah, I think that's tricky. I think this race is the deepest field of any marathon in the world, honestly. Like 2 years ago, I ran 225 here, like alone in a headwind, and I got like 17th, and I was like, man, like I felt like I ran well. Like I've never placed 17th in a marathon before. So I think you do have to kind of like go with like the externals a little bit and really focus on your race, like how you executed. And especially like you can run some really slow miles at some point. So really time isn't like the focus at all, but but it's I think like the exciting part here is like I feel like anything can happen too, so that's the exciting part.
Awesome, appreciate it, Sarah.
Thanks.
And then in terms of your training situation, can you just walk me through your build a little bit, where you've been training, who you've been training with?
Yeah, well, the majority of this build-up was done with Callie Hogger-Thackeray, who's in the race in Flagstaff, and that was really awesome because we're wired like really similarly, so we've been training together since October basically, and like, it's been so fun. We've like really prioritized training together, like alternating each other's workouts and stuff, and she's really pushed me, and like she loves doing like 10K, 5K kind of work. She's still racing on the track during this build up, and so that's the kind of stuff like I need more of too at like 42. So but then I did a little stint. I started the build in Ethiopia, and I trained with the team that I've trained with there like for a long time, and then ended in a little bit in Quito, Ecuador too.
And then in terms of racing this build for you, I'm pretty sure you've raced twice. Am I correct in that?
This is my fourth. So yeah, I've done 3.
Yeah. And you raced, I believe, U.S. Half Champs and New York. Those were pretty close together. What went into the decision to do that?
Yeah, it was, I think, really just like trying to run faster miles in race pace. I think that's hard to do, especially living at altitude. So I think I never want the marathon training to like make me slow, I think it's helpful to like run faster than marathon pace, and really like even if you do a tempo at sea level, that can be hard to do if it's a long tempo. So really the race is what forces you to do that.
And then you've always been in Flagstaff a lot. Any key workouts, particularly maybe a hard long run at Lake Mary Road that's told you that you're ready for Boston this year?
Yeah, plenty of good Lake Mary roads. The majority of my like probably the one I looked to most was like this long tempo I did in Phoenix, and that was like better than when I ran the marathon project in 220. So to me that was really encouraging, just because especially just in context, right? It's like, how did you go into it? Like, what was your workout before it? Like, what was your mileage that week? I think in context I was like, oh wow, that was like really good. So to me that's exciting.
And then what is a successful Boston going to look like for you this year?
I think it's having my best Boston, and like I don't know what that means in in this field or like place wise, like I'm hoping it means placing higher than I have here before, but I think really will just be, it's curiosity, like what is this build up going to translate to out here, and just executing the best I can. Yeah.